NXT gets held for ransom, ANX gets stellar, and Mangocoinz mine while you run. Today is Friday, August 15, 2014, and the price of Bitcoin is still sitting low around $500. I'm Stephen Chun, and here's what's happening today in money and tech. 50 million NXT have been stolen from cryptocurrency exchange Bter, a rather alarming amount given that it's nearly 5% of all NXT in existence. As one Bter developer explains in a forum announcement, "I'm really sorry for this, it's totally our fault and we are trying our best to cover all the loss. However, 50 million NXT is huge for us. We cannot afford it at the moment. We are trying to get help from the dev and the community to agree to roll back the blockchain to 3 to 4 hours ago. We are going to cover all the loss due to the rollback." While the community debated the merits of a rollback, things got interesting. The hackers sent a public message to Bter offering to ransom the stolen NXT back to the exchange. Bter began negotiating with the hacker, reportedly sending them 100 BTC, but only receiving 5 million NXT in exchange. Negotiations continue with no updates until Bter finally tweeted another announcement saying, "We have decided not to roll back but get the stolen funds back from the hacker since we have got lots of information on him." Following its launch 2 weeks ago, new digital currency Stellar has secured support on the leading Hong Kong cryptocurrency exchange, ANX, joining the likes of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, Peercoin and Namecoin also traded on the exchange. ANX will also provide a Stellar to Bitcoin order book for its customers to assist with initial Stellar buying and selling with Bitcoin. But perhaps most notably, the team behind Stellar, led by Jed McCaleb, have decided to give some of the currency away for free, giving 50% to new Stellar account holders, 1/4 to nonprofits, 20% to current Bitcoin and Ripple holders, and the remaining mere 5% held for funding Stellar's own operations. According to the Wall Street Journal, eBay Inc. is reportedly in talks with several Bitcoin payments processor to begin accepting Bitcoin with its Braintree payment subsidiary, which is part of PayPal. Braintree alone provides payments processing for many notable online companies such as Airbnb, TaskRabbit, Uber, and many more, and was processing $12 billion in payments when acquired by eBay in December for $800 million. Should a deal with Braintree come to fruition, there is no indication that eBay or PayPal would also accept Bitcoin. However, insiders report that there is interest there. eBay CEO John Donahoe has previously spoken up about his interest in finding ways to use Bitcoin in the future. So it's safe to say that this move could be the precursor to a major step forward for the company in the Bitcoin community. The Bitcoin Foundation has announced a new partnership with the Bitcoin Foundation Bangladesh, its first affiliate group in Asia, and the latest local advocacy group to join the Foundation's international network. In just 8 months, the Bitcoin Foundation has formed alliances with groups in Canada, Mexico, Australia, Germany, Denmark, Netherlands, and now Bangladesh. As Bangladesh President Sazib says, "To be effective in positively improving lives, it's important we join together, align our goals, become educated, and coordinate our efforts to encourage Bitcoin's adoption." The Bank of Canada has published a research paper entitled "Competition in the Cryptocurrency Market," which indicates a lack of evidence for arbitrage opportunities in the cryptocurrency markets. The central bank's working paper analyzes 10 months of publicly available data from exchanges such as BTC-e and Cryptseeds from May 2013 to February 2014. To examine how any network efforts could impact competition and liquidity discrepancies between cryptocurrency exchanges. As the report concludes, for exchanges we find little if any evidence of arbitrage opportunities. With no arbitrage opportunities, it is possible for multiple exchanges to coexist in equilibrium. As reassuring as this is, the report does also acknowledge that its daily price data doesn't consider price differences at different times during the day, saying, "We leave this more detailed analysis to further research." In a recent interview about global regulation and monetary policies with centralbanking.com, Ravi Menden, the managing director of the Monetary Authority of Singapore, was asked, "Do you think money should remain the preserve of central banks? And why have you moved to regulate the virtual currency intermediaries in Singapore?" Menden responded, "The first part is an existential question. It is hard to divine how technology and practices will evolve 20 or 30 years from now. I would say virtual currencies have a role to play, but I doubt they will replace the fiat money that central banks issue. But I could be wrong. Nonetheless, digital currencies have a role to play, which is why we have not sought to ban them or make it more difficult for them to operate. While there is reason to be cautious about the risk, we have chosen to address these risks in a targeted way so that no innovation can continue to take place. A team of Serbian developers have come up with a potential solution for the increasing problem of massive computing power required to mine cryptocurrencies, suggesting replacing it with manpower from smartphones. With their new cryptocurrency, Mangocoinz, the proof of work to generate coins would come from repeatedly moving a smartphone, such as while walking or jogging, thereby rewarding exercise and productive movement with the currency. As co-founder and CTO, Surreal explains,
people are moving and walking with their phones sitting idle in their pockets. Why don't we use those phones for something productive, like mining Mangocoinz? The way you mine Mangocoinz is when you walk or when you shake those phones, the energy you give to those phones translates into the Mangocoin.
While the concept is still in very early stages and has many kinks to iron out, particularly how to prevent people from gaming the system, it does provide an interesting case study for a new innovative proof of work method for cryptocurrencies. Find even more exclusive interviews from the recent San Francisco Coin Congress conference, as well as more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. Have a safe weekend, everyone, and we'll see you all Monday. I'm Stephen Chun, and thanks for watching Money and Tech's Daily News Update.